Hello, this is a program for people who want to learn to play the recorder. I'm going to use the descant recorder today, um, but there are other recorders. You can see these behind me. The big one is the bass recorder, then the tenor, and the smallest one there is the treble. Now, the descant is in common use. The descant is the highest one and the smallest one. So that's the one I'm going to use today. Now, first of all, we need to think how we're going to put our hands on the recorder before we start to blow. The recorder is very good for you in these troubled times. It involves deep breathing and relaxation. Unless you can breathe deeply and control your breathing, you can't really play so very well. And you need to be relaxed, particularly on your shoulders, where all our tensions collect. So just try to relax your shoulders, let them fall down naturally. Don't hunch them up. Right, so here we go. Now, first of all, you need to put your fingers on your recorder. There's a hole at the back. Put your thumb on it. And opposite that, there's hole number 1. Put finger 1 on it. Left hand at the top. Finger 2 and finger 3. We'll try putting all our fingers on at the moment so we get the balance of the instrument correct. 1, 2, 3 of the left hand. Don't use your little finger. 4, 5, 6, and 7 on that hole at the bottom with the 2 little holes in it. At least on my recorder, mostly they've got 2 little holes. You may have to adjust that bottom segment of your recorder to fit that. Fit your little, so your little finger falls naturally on it. Right. So I'm going to play 1 or 2 notes, and then we'll think again about our fingers. That wasn't very good, was it? Now those are the first 3 fingers. 1 finger on, and plus your thumb at the back. Finger 2 on, finger 3 on. And the more fingers you put on, the lower the pitch becomes. Right, now you may not get a very good sound. That's because your fingers aren't covering the holes properly. So you need to check how your fingers cover the holes. And just for once, while you're checking, press on really hard. That is your thumb, finger 1, finger 2, finger 3. And then have a look at your fingertips, and you should have the imprint of the holes there on your fingers. Now, if they're not on that fleshy bit of your finger, there's something wrong. So you've got to try again until you get the hole on the fleshy part of your finger. So when we're playing, of course, we don't press hard. We just put our fingers on the holes lightly. Otherwise, we set up a lot of tension. So let's look now at how we hold the recorder again. The reason I asked you to put the right hand on is to make sure that your right hand thumb is in the right place there. It should be just below finger 3. Then when that's in the right place, you can lift these fingers off. Otherwise they start to foul up the pitch of the notes of the G, A, B that we've been playing. So lift those up, but keep your thumb on and try again. As well as a recorder, and you can buy a recorder quite cheaply, you will need, eventually anyway, a music stand. So you can put your music on your music stand and you don't lean forward. If you have it on a flat surface, it will make you lean forward. Then you can't breathe so well. So you can buy a music stand quite cheaply. Buy a lightweight one for when you visit your friends and you don't want to be carrying a heavy one around. And buy a recorder tutor of some kind. There are lots of ones, and I haven't seen a bad one, but just check that at the top of the pages there are illustrations of the where you put your hands on the recorder, what note you get, the name of the note, and where the note is on the music. So let's just think about playing a note and then think about where it is on the music. Thumb and finger 1. That is on the middle line of the 5. You know, on music there are 5 lines, and this is on the middle one. And then the next note down isn't on the line, it's on the space below the line. And then the next one is on the line below. Now, as you play these notes, try to think where they are on the music. So you get to associate the note with its place. So from the beginning, imagine where the note is on the music as you play it. Right, let's think again about making beautiful notes. When you play your note, take a gentle but deep breath in and say do into your recorder. And then now don't take a breath for each note. Make one breath do for the 3. Say do into your recorder. Now join the end of one note is the beginning of the next note. So what you get is do, 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 do. A bit like a string of sausages. The end of one is the beginning of the next. So let's revise. First of all, relax. Don't press too hard on these holes. Just let your fingers rest on the hole. And that includes your thumb at the back. It's just, if you turn your recorder over, you can see your thumb at the back. It should just be resting lightly on the hole. Then turn your recorder back again. So you can then play 3 Blind Mice. After a little practice, don't expect it to be right straight away. Your shoulders are relaxed. You're not leaning forward. You're breathing deeply but gently from your diaphragm. And if you're not sure where your diaphragm is, I'll tell you that in the next lesson. I think that is almost all for this lesson. You can now play Three Blind Mice, or with these same three notes, you can go Frere Jacques, or using B and G, you can go Cuckoo. And the next lesson, we go a little bit further and go with some more notes just above and below the three that we've done. So I hope that you will find it relaxing, that you will enjoy it, and you'll make beautiful music. Bye.